Hello, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Okay. Okay, if you're joining me, just comment down below. Let me know where you're coming in from, and I'll give you a shout out. It's Friday night. I hope you had a wonderful day. Or if you're watching the recording. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for a couple people to come on. A couple minutes, I'm gonna get started. So in this video, I'm gonna go over 5 different ways to come up with endless amount of content for your business. You know, content is very, very important to build trust with your customer. Okay. I think my computer is freezing. Okay, if you're watching the recording, you could fast forward it next 2 minutes. I'm just gonna wait for a couple minutes here until I get started. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Yes, okay. Okay, welcome. If you're joining me, I just want to say I appreciate you. Thanks for your time, and if you're watching the recording, appreciate you for coming on. Just gonna go over 5 different ways how you could come up with content for your business. I mean, if you're a person like I was, you know, I was like frustrated. I was like, man, I don't know what to come up with to share in my videos, in my blog posts. And it could be frustrating, right? When you don't know what to talk about. And today, like in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can come up with content so you never have to run out of things to talk about, right? So if you're gonna get if you get value out of this video, please share it, comment below if you have any questions. So I'm gonna go over the 5 different ways that you could come up with content. All right, so if you know, content is the king, right? So content is something that will attract your potential customer to you, right? So if you're a person out there, keep on pitching your business opportunity links. Hey, buy this, buy that. Okay, if you keep on doing that, you are actually pushing away your ideal customer, because people don't want to be sold, right? Everybody wants to buy, but people don't want to be sold. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to give value, and value will draw your customer or your business partner to you. All right. So I see many people out there doing that. And if you want to separate yourself from the noise and attract people to you, it's better to attract people than to chase them. Right. So content is a thing to do that. All right. So if you want to step up your game and and start attracting people in your business, then you gotta be providing content on a regular basis. All right, because content builds trust, trust. Because if you think about it, if you're in network marketing, online, affiliate marketing, you may want to comment below. Let me know what you're in, network marketing or affiliate marketing, what kind of business you're in, right? So when you started in network marketing, right, there's a reason why they tell you that they have to go through your friends and family first, right? Because you know them and they probably like you, right? Or maybe trust you, right? So that's why they start off with that, because that relationship already built. So when people finish talking to their friends and family, then they go struggle online, right? They struggle, they pitch their business, think they already know those people, and they don't know them. You have to build a relationship, and content is the best way to do it. All right, so let's dive in. All right, so number one, okay, if you want content in your business, you gotta invest in your education. Okay, there's no way you're gonna be able to get content without investing your money, okay, maybe your time to learn something. Hey Tracy, what's up, girl? I appreciate you for coming on. All right, so I was just going over some five different ways to come up with content for your business. So I'm already in number one, so you're right on time. Right, so number one is invest in your education, whether it could be a course, right? You buy a course, or you invest to you could invest in like a book, right? You read those books and you go through those courses, you get value from them, right? So those value that you get, you can actually share it like in a video or a blog post, because if you get value from it, your target market, right, will get value from it too. All right, so it's just like a teacher, right? Now when you're going to school, right, don't they yeah, that's right, it's the king. And guess what, when you do it with video, that's like the king and queen. Right, so it's just like the teacher. Okay, when you go to school, okay, you don't see the teacher investing her time and money in her education, right? But she's teaching. But that's what she does. She educates herself before she can teach you. So as Ray Higdon said, the invest, learn, teach. So you got to invest in your education and learn something that's very educational so you could teach your audience. Okay, and that will help you to attract people to you. All right, does that make sense? Right? I mean, it could be audiobooks. I mean, maybe when you're going to work, you slap in like a success CD and you're getting knowledge from that. Jot down a couple notes and shoot like a quick video. Say, hey, this is what I learned from the CD that I was listening to. And boom. It's really simple, right? And so number two. All right? So number two, your past experience. Okay, what have you struggled in the past that you overcame? I mean, you may be having problem with talking to people, and you got better because you keep on practicing. So what did you do to overcome those fears of talking to people, or whatever the case is? That's value right there. You could share your struggles, because before, I was afraid to talk to people, right? I was scared, man. I was afraid to approach people. But once you get to know people more and want to know about them first, man, you get comfortable with them, talk, like you want to get to know them and stuff like that. So that was one of my thing that I overcame, talking to people. So yeah, anything that you've struggled in the past and what you did to overcome it. So, hey, you could just shoot a quick video, right? And talk about it. Right? And people will resonate with your struggles, because, hey, we all go through struggles, right? And it's very important that we help each other, to grow up, right? To go to our next level. All right. So number three. Okay. We're at number three. So we're at Facebook groups. Okay. Whether you're in health and wellness. Okay. If you're in health and wellness, you could definitely type in the search bar. There's a Facebook search bar up top there. You could type in the groups that your ideal customers hanging out, okay? And if you're not a part of those groups, you could join those groups, okay? And people will accept you. The admin will accept you in there, and Excuse me. So you just browse around and look what people are talking about. You know, what questions do they have? Okay, and you take note of that, because so if someone is struggling about to lose weight, what's the best way to lose weight fast? Okay, you could write that down and create content around that and share it. You know, 10 tips to lose weight in 5 days. You know, if somebody want to lose weight and they see that, they're going to click it, right? And hey, you're going to be the lifesaver for them. All right. So that's Facebook groups. And I'm going to go to number 4, and live events. Okay. Very important. You know, live events, when you meet up with other like-minded people, like the top internet marketers on the planet, they come on the stage and speak, right? Those events, right? You get notes from them, you get value, right? So those notes that you take from that event and those things that you have learned, those are content that you could put in your own words. You could make a video, remix it in your own words, ILT, invest, learn, teach, okay? And Ray Higdon actually said your content, man, I got lots of content that I went to events, and that's where I get my content from, right? So I can shoot my videos and share a couple nuggets, right? Those are valuable content. So yeah, Ray Higdon says it's uncashed checks. So if you go to the events and you have all the notes and you maybe put it in the corner there and you figured all about it, those are uncashed checks. Okay, so you have to take those notes, okay, and make it into your content. Okay, make a video, throw it on YouTube. You never know, somebody's searching for that particular thing that you're talking about, right? And then you could be the lifesaver, right? So there you go. And so let's go to number 5. Okay, prospecting. Okay, when you're talking to your target, your ideal customer, right? So if you're out there, if you're in network marketing and you do prospecting every day, you talk to people about your opportunity. Well, here's a good chance for you to ask them, what are they struggling with? But it's funny because this is actually why I actually came up with this, because I was talking to a gentleman who already in another business, and I asked him, what is your biggest struggle so far in your business? And he's like, coming up with content ideas. And that's why I actually came up with this idea of coming up with this content. So I wrote a blog post on this. So I actually put the link in the above this video. And if you're watching the recording on YouTube, okay, the link is down below in the description. So you definitely want to go check it out. All right. So ask the gentleman, what is he struggling with? Right? And you could do the same thing too. Ask your ideal customer, and then you take note of that. And those answers that you get can turn into content. Okay? Very, very simple. And you share it with them. So imagine if, for example, I wrote a blog post, right? So if someone later on said they're struggling with coming up with content ideas, I could definitely take this link and give it to them and say, hey, check out this blog post that I wrote. This will be able to help you out. This will separate you from all those people who are spamming their link. Hey, join me, buy this, buy that, right? So when you do that now, they see you as a person of value, want to help them. And that's attractive. You're attracting them to you. But when you're spamming your link out there and say, hey, join me. I'm looking for 5 more people. Right? That sounds desperate. You could hear the desperate, like, hey, why are you looking for people? Instead of looking, you can attract. You could attract them by giving them value. Okay? So does that make sense? If that makes sense, you definitely want to type in the chat box and let me know if you're getting value so far. And yeah, just feel free to share it if you get value from this. All right. And so I'm going to go over them is investing in your education. Okay. Very important. You got to invest in yourself. All right. Your past experience. I know you have struggled in the past and you overcame something, right? What did you do to overcome that? Okay, shoot a quick video, all right? And number 3, Facebook groups, okay? There's a lot of people hanging out on Facebook, all right? So you could definitely go in those groups and see what they're talking. Don't go in there and spam your links though, because that's what everybody is doing. So you want to do the opposite of what the crowd is doing so you could stand out, okay? You may want to ask a question, you know, and people answer. Because if I ask you a question, automatically your mind's going to be like, man, I'm going to have to answer, right? So that's what you want to do, right? So number 4, live events. Okay, you know, you go to live events to link up with like-minded individuals and you learn some stuff, take those notes, shoot some videos. I mean, those, man, I even got some notes right now that I got like from 2014, I believe. Still got some notes I could break down and still do content, right? So you got to invest your time and your money, all right, to educate yourself and go to these live events so you could get valuable information so you could spread to your audience, all right? So, and number 5 is prospecting. If you're doing prospecting, you definitely want to ask people what they're struggling with, and you could be the pain reliever and give them the content, right? And that will lead you into leads and sales, right? So you could definitely go check out the blog post there. If you're watching the recording, you could check out the blog post. I actually put like a bonus tip there. I mean, if you're creating content and you don't do this, then you're wasting your time creating content. So you definitely want to go check it out. And if you're brand new, you know, like when I just started, I didn't know what to do. I wasn't even confident. You couldn't even get me to write a blog post, right? Because I was so scared of what people may think of me. But I leverage other people's content, right? Until I know how I could do it for myself. So if you're brand new and you want to know how you can leverage high converting content for your business to attract people to you, you could definitely go to the blog post, and at the bottom, you'll get some information on that. You could learn about that and create your free account so you can start leveraging in those high converting blog posts, right? And other contents that you can use in your business. All right. So thank you very much for your time, for watching this video. I mean, I appreciate it. And if you get value from this, give me some love, shares, and I'll definitely see you in the next Facebook Live. All right. Because you know, if you don't have content, man, you're doomed. All right. So you got us creating content on a regular to build a relationship. And that's when you build that know, like, and trust, right? Build that instant credibility, right? So hope you got value from this video. Have yourself a fantastic day. And if you have any questions, man, comment below. Let me know. All right. And I'll get back to you at my earliest convenience. All right. So with that being said, this is Elroy White. Have yourself a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next Facebook Live. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.